How well do you sleep? And would you like to experience better sleep? I know many of us are affected by things like snoring, sleep apnea, having to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, or taking that glass of water to bed at night because our mouth tends to dry out and we wake up having to have a drink of water. If I could show you something that is cheap and effective, very simple, and would reduce, if not prevent, those symptoms, as well as increasing the levels of oxygenation in your body by up to 20%, increasing the levels of nitric oxide you produce, and it is also said to help reduce wrinkles and aid with weight loss. Would you be interested to know what that is? As I've said in a previous video, as humans we're designed to breathe through our nose. However, many of us have become mouth breathers, and especially at night when the jaw drops, mouth is open, and that is the cause of a lot of those symptoms that many of us have. So how do we prevent that? How do we become nose breathers during the night? Well, this is where my cheap and effective little tool comes in. It is this. It's called sleep tape. It's actually surgical tape, and mine is a 3M micropore, although other brands are available. You can get this easily in supermarkets, in drugstores, chemists, pharmacies, wherever you happen to be in the world. So it's tape. What does tape do? Yes, it keeps things together, and you may be thinking, I know what she's going to do. But before I go any further, I want to say I'm not a doctor. So I'm not prescribing anything here. I'm not giving any medical advice. I'm merely sharing with you some knowledge that I have gained through training courses and doing my own research. And this sleep tape information is readily available on the internet. So please go have a look at it yourself. However, let me give you a demonstration. What does tape do? Yes, it sticks two things together. So how do you keep your mouth closed at night to be able to breathe through your nose? Yes, you use the tape to keep your mouth closed. It is as simple as that. And you may be thinking, that is a step too far for me. That just looks ridiculous, it's embarrassing, it is silly. And maybe it is. However, if it gives you those results, is it worth a little bit of embarrassment? Now, I use that little piece of tape down the centre of the mouth. If you look it up on the internet, you'll see various demonstrations of how it's used. Some people put an X, some people put a full piece of tape across, because this comes in various widths. The straight across the mouth is even a step too far for me. That little piece of tape works perfectly well for me. And if you think, well, I don't want to do that during the night straight off, why not do what I did and just take a piece of tape and while you're watching TV at night, put it on your mouth and see how you feel. In fact, before I got this tape, I experimented with just a piece of sellotape just to see how it felt, and it was perfectly fine. Now, if you do have that congested nose and you haven't watched the previous video on the demonstration on how to clear that, I'll leave a link in the comments below. And if you already use sleep tape, please leave some comments below and let people know the benefits that you have got from it. I'm Brennan. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.